Following a decision to allow a new mental health hospital to be built next to a primary school, Exeter City Council has admitted its consultation was inadequate, and it failed to properly consider the safety of children. It now means the application to build a 54-bed secure independent hospital in Ribston Avenue, Exeter, will now have to be debated again by members of the Council's Planning Committee in 2 months' time. Objectors who raised fears about the safety of children and residents and the possible impact it will have on the local area have welcomed the news. The unexpected U-turn was announced by Bindu Arjun, director for Exeter City Council, in a letter to objectors. Aerial view of where the new mental health hospital in Ribston Avenue in Exeter would be. It states how, following its decision to approve the plans on December 3, subject to conditions, it has received an application for a judicial review. The letter says, "It is unfortunate that step has been taken, as it is premature given that planning permission has not yet been issued by this council, and, in so doing, also involves both the council and the individual applicant in spending time and money on the case unnecessarily." One particular matter in the judicial review related to whether the issue of safeguarding of children was properly considered. The Council has reviewed this correspondence and accepts that the officer advice, related to safeguarding, was not sufficiently detailed in the report and that consultation with relevant bodies was inadequate. It has therefore been decided that the Council will consult the relevant bodies and subsequently reconsider the application at its Planning Committee meeting on April 15, with the assistance of a supplementary report. The Council says it has written to all objectors and to those who submitted representations to inform them of the latest development, and has advised how to make additional representations. Development sketch for the Ribston Avenue new mental health hospital in Exeter. The letter continues, "I can also advise the officer report will include reference to all the issues raised in the various formal complaints received by the Council since the Planning Committee in December. Furthermore, all previous representations received in respect of the application will also be referred to as part of the reconsideration of the application." The proposal received a total of 235 objections, including from the head teacher of St. Nicholas Catholic Primary School, who stated to allow the provision within such close proximity of the school would be unacceptable. Only one letter in favor of the hospital was received, which highlighted a growing need for mental health care facilities, the importance of treating people locally and not stigmatizing mental health, along with educational benefits to children. During December's planning meeting, vast concerns were raised over Signet Healthcare, who will run the facility, and have a record of incompetence through inspections by the Care Quality Commission, CQC. However, councillors were advised to base the application decision on the proposal itself rather than who would be running it. The letter from Exeter City Council in full council statement download. Among those who objected to it was Danny Raleigh, chairman of Hillbarton Community Association. Responding to the latest news, he said, "We feel vindicated by this decision following the arrogance shown by the Planning Committee at their decision meeting. The Council took a very dismissive stance to the serious concerns we tried to raise as a community during the planning process. There are many serious issues with this project that they have glossed over and ignored. Most importantly, the safety of residents and school children was not properly considered. The fact the Council have taken the unprecedented step to question their own decision and procedure to allow appropriate consideration of safeguarding is critical." Their agenda appeared to be simply to push through this plan, perhaps to help address the shortfall in local mental health care facilities. While we support the same, it's vitally important that the location is appropriate, and even the sheer scale of this facility is mind-blowing. At more than 5 times the size of the Psychiatric Intensive Care Unit (PICU) at Wanford, which opened last month. We now hope the Council will take the time to properly consider in full the long list of issues associated with this application. No comment was received by Signet Healthcare.